your side win? And here to answer that, George Peponis and Ray Price.
Oh, I think we've got a lot of confidence now after our last two games. I think we've got a lot of youth in our side, and the style of game we play hopefully will upset Parramatta. We tend to spin the ball quite wide, which they don't do. And I think we've got the forwards to match Parramatta, and we've got a better back line. That's probably where we'll win it.
Well, I think we'll win this week. We blew our chance last week against St George. We could have beaten them. I thought they were the better team. They deserved to win, so I won't quibble about that. But I want a grand final, and so do the other 12 guys, and we're desperate for it, and we'll do whatever we can to win this game this week.
Fairly predictable answers from the two captains. The second question asked by Graham and myself was the other rather obvious one. If your opponents have a weakness, where does it lie? Here again, George Peponis and Ray Price.
Well, I'd be stupid if I did see or know of any to sort of mention them now. But I don't think there are too many weaknesses in the side. They're a very solid side all round, a very safe side, and you've just got to really make the most of your chances when you get them, because they don't make too many mistakes.
Oh, I wouldn't say they'd have a weakness. They've been playing very well of late the last couple of weeks. Stevie Mortimer has been really getting them going. I really wouldn't say they had a weakness. I think if we've got to stop anyone, we've got to stop Stevie Mortimer.
Just after that interview with Ray Price was recorded, Ron Hilditch, the Parramatta prop, went home with a bout of influenza. I spoke to him today and he's quite okay. Both camps have had their worries, though, during the week, with Canterbury losing Greg Brentnell, causing a reshuffle of their backline.
Yeah, Greg's been playing great football during the last two semi-final games, and his defence especially has been shattering, and it's a shame they're losing with his broken arm. But it's nice to see Gary Hughes back too. He's a good player and a very good ball handler and organiser. And Chris Mortimer, who's been substituting, has gone well, so hopefully it'll complement itself.
At Parramatta, their biggest worry out of last weekend's loss to St George was the loss of the scrums 14-7. The question is, in the space of 1 week, have they been able to sort out their biggest problem?
Well, Blue Jay is fit. He's in the team. So I think our pack will be all right. We went into last week's, I'd say, overconfident because of what we beat Cronulla. Well, we didn't beat them, but we only got beaten by one scrum. We scrummed very well. And I'd say a few of the guys are pretty cocky. Well, this week we've been brought back to earth, so we've got to get back and do it good again.
Do you reckon Peter Sterling will fit in?
I think he'll fit in. He was going good at the beginning of the year. He was probably playing a little above himself, trying to do a little bit too much. Well, he's a lot more experienced now, and I think he'll fit in very well.
Well, there it is. Now let's try and pick the winner. Honestly, to me, Parramatta will see more ball tomorrow, and that's not because Ray Price said so, but simply because Canterbury have not been dominating the scrums as they would like. And so, with an even share of possession and a quicker 5/8 in Peter Sterling, who I think will fit into the Parramatta side better than John Peard did, I'm forecasting a win for Parramatta and a grand final, therefore, between the Eels and the Dragons. But make no mistake, if Canterbury win the scrums easily and are allowed to play their natural game, they not only will win, but they'll win convincingly. Ray Warren for Eyewitness Sport.